Get ahead in the property market at propertypartner.co.
Greetings! Comfort and Temperature Laundry Service. What are your 3 washes? I mean, we should...
Get ahead in the property market at propertypartner.co.
Cupboard.
Greetings! Comfort and Temperature Laundry Service. What are your 3 washes? I mean, we should...
Get ahead in the property market at propertypartner.co.
Cupboard.
Greetings! Comfort and
Room Brazil will be available.
Temperature Laundry Service. What are your 3 washes? I mean, we should...
Get ahead in the property market at propertypartner.co.
Cupboard.
Greetings! Comfort and
Room Brazil will be available.
Temperature Laundry Service. What are your 3 washes? I mean, we should...
Get ahead in the property market at propertypartner.co.
Cupboard.
Greetings! Comfort and
Room Brazil will be available.
Temperature Laundry Service. What are your 3 washes? Laundry Service. What are your...
Most reliable Wi-Fi connection. And when you're out and about, you can connect to the UK's largest Wi-Fi network for free.
3 washes? Laundry Service. What are your...
And it's now Wi-Fi connection off. And when you're out and about, you can connect to UK's largest Wi-Fi network, and it's just free.
3 washes? Laundry Service. What are your...
And it's now. Join us today on 0800 800 950 or visit bt.com/deals. Out and about, you can get BT UK's largest Wi-Fi network, and it's just free.
3 washes? Laundry Service. What are your...
Let's slip to Brazil will hold long for Colombia to break the deadlock as James Rodriguez found Baca in the box with an inch-perfect corner.
It is into the net for Colombia. Carlos Baca registers his first goal of Copa America Centenario.
James Rodriguez then found some space in Paraguay's box as he unleashed a thunderbolt into the bottom corner.
Colombia maybe in for a second. Oh, vital challenge again, but the opportunity may then present itself. It's 2 for Colombia. They're running away with this one. James is on the mark again, and his star is still rising.
The Paraguayans weren't going to give up easily, and they scored 5 minutes later, but it was ruled out for offside.
Driven in hard and into the net, and Paraguay have got a goal back. Or have they not? No, the flag is raised. There are 2 players in red and white stripes there in slightly offside positions, I would say.
Paraguay had an opportunity just before half-time, but Lady Luck was not on their side as they smashed the crossbar from a free kick.
Straight against the crossbar, and Paraguay's luck is out. The referee will say that's enough, that's half-time.
Paraguay had an opportunity just
It
before
was so close to a hit back from Lescano.
The Albi Roca continued to pile on the pressure as Ayala's corner found Romero and he forced an excellent save out of Ospina.
In it goes, and it's fisted away. Ospina makes the save. Paraguay are right in this contest, make no mistake.
Victor Ayala found some space 30 yards out and he scored an absolute screamer, giving Arsenal's David Ospina no chance.
Comes away fortuitously for Paraguay here. What a goal! It's an absolute corker! A rasping shot into the net from Victor Ayala. Paraguay are more than alive. They're right in this game with 20 minutes to go. It's a thunderous hit. Colombia bring it away. The referee raises his arms. It's Colombia into the quarterfinals. Jose Beckham's team has done it. They've prevailed against a valiant Paraguay with the 2 goals in the first half coming from Carlos Baca. And who else but James Rodriguez?
Los Cafeteros earned their 2nd win of Copa America, seeing them through to the quarter-finals. Paraguay, on the other hand, will have a lot of work to do as they have a difficult fixture against the hosts, USA, which can be seen live Saturday night at midnight on Premier Sports. The other game in Group A saw USA up against Costa Rica as they look to bounce back from their disappointing defeat to Colombia. They started strong as DeAndre Yedlin's ball caused havoc in the box and the referee awarded the hosts a penalty. The other game in Group A saw USA up against Costa Rica as they look to bounce back from their disappointing defeat to Colombia. They started strong as DeAndre Yedlin's ball caused havoc in the box and the referee awarded the hosts a penalty.
International goal.
Some great play from Dempsey found Jones at the edge of the box and he killed the ball into the bottom corner.
Dempsey might fancy it himself. He does. It's left now to Jones. Jermaine Jones leaves United States second.
empty turn provider once again, as he found Bobby Wood, and he made no mistake finding the back of the net.
Wood, and it's back to goal, but a chance to turn! Oh my word! What a finish that is from Bobby Wood! The United States are flying now!
Lucy put the final nail in the coffin with a cracking solo effort, as he drilled it low and hard past the keeper.
Can he finish it? He has finished it! The United States came here with a whimper. They're leaving with a roar. The US arrived here in a state of emergency. They've turned it into a United States celebration.
So an important win for Jurgen Klinsmann's team, as they convincingly beat a Costa Rica team that prides itself on a solid defence. This result leaves them in a great position going into the final game of the group stages.
Honduras, but the coach yesterday saying that he's trained as normal in this last week. All his movements were back as they should be, but he's not going to be risked from the start. That'll be a disappointment to this big crowd, certainly to the Argentine fans and certainly to the neutrals here today, and maybe even to one or two Panamanians, because even their coach, Hernan Dario Gomez, was saying yesterday he's a lovely player to watch. You know, if you're a football fan, you want to see him on the field. They were asking him, how do you stop a player like Messi? And he replied simply, if he's in the zone, you can't stop him. So maybe there's a touch of relief that he doesn't start here today. The man for the big occasion will not start this big-ish occasion today. Big-ish in terms of Argentina's current Copa America campaign, because they know a win here carries them through to the latter stages, and they're expected to win here today. They're expected to win big. Those that do start assemble themselves in the tunnel. Angel Di Maria, who sadly lost his grandmother in the build-up to the first game, insisted he was going to play and did, played well and scored, and he's here again here today. Well, I think there are probably more photographs being taken of the substitutes because of the man they include, rather than the teams that will be coming out in a short while. Panama know what a big, big task they've got ahead of them. There's their coach, Hernan Dario Gomez. He certainly has lots of international experience. The Colombian, having been in charge of Colombia at the World Cup back in 1998 in France, and also of Ecuador, taking them to the World Cup in 2002. It's going to be a big noise that greets them in just a while. Huge sense of anticipation all around the stadium. Smiles from a superstar, and if you're wondering why they're suddenly roaring, it's because his face has got on the big screen. There he is again. It's like the Beatles are in town. He's a modern-day superstar, isn't he, in every sense of the word. Another modern-day superstar who sadly passed this last week, of course, Muhammad Ali. He remains very much in our thoughts, I'm sure.
And the officiating party led by Joe Aguilar, the Salvadorian referee, leading out the two teams. It's a great noise that greets them as well. Real festival feel to this match here today. A gala performance by an Argentine side that plenty have travelled from their home country to watch, but plenty more are in here out of real curiosity as to whether the best side in the world can hold off the challenge of the underdogs, or whether we're going to see quite an upset inside Soldier Field this evening.